bene? E poi proseguiamo con il nostro lavoro. Ok? Let's go? Good job.
Hello, my name is Francesco and I'm the speaker of my team and I want to ask some questions. First question, who are the most important characters from the story of Romeo and Juliet? Thank you.
Hello, my name is Scania. The most important character and the family Montic, a family couplet. The family Montic, Lord Montic, Lady Montic, Romeo, and the family couplet, Lord Couplet, Lady Couplet, Juliet, and Nurse.
Thank you. When was written Romeo and Juliet?
It was written in 1599.
And the third point is, what are the main themes in the play of Romeo and Juliet?
The main themes of Romeo and Juliet are forbidden love and the family loyalty. Another theme is the hatred between the two families, Montecchi and Capulet. Another important theme is love linked to comments.
What are the themes in Romeo and Juliet?
Hello, my name is Noemi and the themes are life, love, hatred, obligation, and destiny and death. Thanks.
Who is your favorite character and why? Why do you dislike it and why?
Hello, I'm Francesca. My favorite character is Juliet because he's a girl who believes in love, and the characters I don't like is Parik because I find him arrogant and bold. Thanks.
Next, if you were acting in a production of the play, which character would you want to be? Why? Who would you not want to play? Why?
Hello, my name is Gianmarco, and if I had to choose a character to play, I would choose Romeo, because in my point of view, I see in him a relationship between love and resentment, due to the fact he will fall in love with Juliet, but in my opinion, he is still taken by Rosalina, a woman he fell in love with before Juliet. But I also believed beyond to this resentment of his, he is able to be mature enough to understand what he wants up, to be with his beloved to the point of that. After that, if I had to choose a character not to play, I would choose Paris, because I think that the fact that being deceived by the fact that Juliet's parents would have made me marry her even if she doesn't love me would make me feel bad. After that, if I have known that Romeo and Juliet were together, I would step aside. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. I want to ask to the second speaker, should Juliet have agreed with her parents to forget Romeo and marry Paris? Is it ever right to disobey? Thank you.
Hello, I'm Silvia Schiavone. But in my opinion, she won't do this because the love is blind, and sometimes disobey is right. Thanks for listening. Okay, now.
And lastly, how could the Montags and the Capulets have settled their problems? What effect does violence have on the feelings of the characters? Thanks.
Hello, my name is Greta, and for me it proved that they could have settled their problem.
Okay.
Number 2.
Hello, I'm Sebastiana, and I'm speaker number 2. Now, the words fate, fortunate, and star-crossed appear in the text many times. Um, Also, both Romeo and Juliet say that they have bad feelings about how things will turn out. Does this mean that they couldn't change the way the things end? Was it destiny or bad choices that lead to their death?
Hi, I'm Melissa. I think that thanks to the repetition of these words, it can be understood that the story of Romeo and Juliet was destined to end like this. Even probably the wrong choices made were dictated by the destiny that just didn't want the two young lovers to be together. Maybe even the reconciliation of the two families will never have come if the story had ended in a different way. Now I have a question for Sophia, speaker number 2. How do you think Shakespeare would react if he knew that you were learning about his play more than 400 years after he wrote it?
I think that he will be proud for his work because he worked hard for this, because it is one of the most famous play of the history of the literature. Okay, now I have a question for my classmate Donato. Is Romeo and Juliet based on a true story?
Hello, my name is Donato, and those who impressioned of sad story, the Romeo and Juliet, were Lucia Saragat and Luigi da Porto.
Okay, thanks for asking. But now I have another question for my friend Christian. What type of play is Romeo and Juliet?
Hello, I'm Christian. Romeo and Juliet is a tragedy written by William Shakespeare. Romeo and Juliet is a love story, one of the most famous in the world.
Hi, I'm Melissa and I'm the leader of my team. I'm the third speaker and I have some other question. How would you describe Romeo from Romeo and Juliet?
Hello, I'm Nico Delani. Romeo is the only son of Montague and Lady Montague. Romeo is a teenager filled with sensitivity, intellect, and very handsome. Because of his young age, he is somewhat immature and impulsive, but because of his is passionate, white, he is a very likable character.
Okay, thanks for answering. The second question is, how would you describe Juliet in Romeo and Juliet?
Hello, my name is Milena. Juliet, a beautiful aristocratic, Don Lord and Lady Capulet, the quick for Romeo and the family rival family. Allora, Juliet is very cost, the confident in love for Romeo. Juliet is post-married parents, the her marry, parents happen.
Okay, thanks. For the next, who is the nurse and who is Friar Lawrence?
Hi, I'm Carol, and the nurse. The nurse is a servant of the family Capulet, and the personal server or nurse of Juliet's couplet. She had a daughter who died in infantile age. In fact, after that, she became a servant of the couplet. Friar Lawrence is a religious expert of medicine herbs. In fact, he's the one who gave Juliet the potion to fake her death. The death of Juliet wasn't an actual death because drinking the potion, she make her heartbeat be just very low.
For Emanuele,
Who is Mercutio and who is Paris?
Hello, I'm Emanuele. Mercutio is a fictional character and is a close friend of Romeo. For contrast, Paris is a suitor of Juliet. Thanks.
Now I have a question for Giacomo. Who wanted the hand of Juliet and who did Romeo love?
Hello, I'm Giacomo. The one who wanted the hand of Juliet was the Paris, a relative of the prince, rich and handsome.